Hey guys, it's the Page Turners with Maureen here, and I'm here to do a book review on Throne of Glass by Sarah Jane Maas. I just want to thank Bloomsbury and NetGalley for giving me this arc, and I'm so glad they did, because this book is awesome. It reminded me a bit like The Hunger Games. The synopsis of this book is the king is a dictator in this book. He has started wars and taken over all over countries. The main girl, Selena, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but she is opposed to his regime, and she hates the king for taking her homeland and burning it to the ground. On top of that, she's an 18-year-old girl who's a deadly assassin. She's the most feared assassin ever, and she has a huge reputation. She got caught about 13 months ago, and she's imprisoned in this death camp. The king wants a bodyguard and someone to hire so he can torture his opponents for giving them information. It's one of the most important jobs for the king. He's holding a competition, and in the competition there are a range of assassins, criminals, thieves, who will compete with each other, battle it out to win that position. Exchange, after serving the king for about 5 years, they're going to be granted their freedom. The king's son, Prince Dorian, and other nobles, they are required to sponsor a candidate for this competition. So Prince Dorian goes out and seeks Selena, knowing that she's the most feared assassin ever in history. He offers her this proposal and as a way for her to escape this death camp. Obviously she says yes, so she's transported to the glass castle, where she trains to get back into shape. So under the supervision of Captain Westfall, she's training to compete for the competition. Aside from that, there are a lot of killings that's happening in the castle. One by one, each of the competitors in the competition are being killed off by this savage animal who's tearing out the limbs and the insides of their bodies. And she's in the middle. She wants to find out who's killing them, because she could be next. On top of that, there are a lot of old magic in this book as well. Magic has been banned by the king. So the review of this book, I really like Selena. I think she's a really, really good character. She's arrogant, she's cocky, and it's really nice to see a female character playing those qualities. On top of that, she's like a guy, but she's like a girl at the same time. Like, she chews with her mouth open. She doesn't really have any manners. She's very blunt. But on the other hand, she loves wearing these nice clothes. She knows she's pretty, and she shows off her prettiness. Really good character. She's funny, sarcastic, but also she's strong. She's incredibly strong. I mean, she didn't get a reputation for nothing, and loads of people are scared of her. But it's an YA book, and all YA romantic element into it. There's one of her romantic suitors is Prince Dorian himself. I like him because he's extremely attractive. He flirts with the ladies. He's cocky. He's arrogant. He suits Selena's personality. They both like the same things. They both act like the same things. And when they're together, he's the first guy who actually makes her blush. But on the other hand, it's the head of the guard, Captain Westfall, who's also her other romantic suitor. But nothing really happens between them two, but there is some sort of chemistry between them. They share kind of similar history, they share similar childhood background. It's like a love-hate relationship. He doesn't want to like her, but he likes her anyway. He does make her laugh, she makes him laugh. They kind of suit with each other as well. And this is the first ever book that I read that I don't know which guy that she should choose. I'm torn. They're both so good. They're both so perfect in an individual way, and they suit her. I mean, each one of them basically suit her. The plot of this book, it's really, really good. From beginning to end, I couldn't stop reading it. There was a lot of action, a lot of romantic stuff, a lot of sad parts, a lot of emotional parts, and I just couldn't stop. And I really wanted to know, who is this person who's killing off the competitors. This really reminds me of Hunger Games so much, not only with the competition and the killing off each other, but her being strong, Katniss being strong. But there's also a guy called I forgot the guy's name, who reminds me so much of Kato in Hunger Games. I mean, he wants to beat her in the competition, and she wants to beat him as well, but she can't really show her true potential. He's vicious and big, just like Kato as well. What I really liked this book, especially, is that in different parts of the book, it shows a glimpse of her past, the way she kind of trained with the King of Assassin when she was 8 years old, under the gruesome training, the way how she found the death of her parents' bed. That's the emotional bits of the book, and that what kind of shaped the whole plot of the book. So I give this book 4.5 out of 5 stars. I would have given it a 5 out of 5 stars, but the romantic side for me was a bit lacking. There wasn't enough. It's definitely a good recommend, and if you like Hunger Games, then I definitely recommend you read this book. It is on the kind of like an ancient magical element side, which is very different from Hunger Games, but it does have those similar aspects with the competition, strong female character. This book is so good. NetGalley and Bloomsbury gave this book for me to read. Check out all the links down below, and I'll see you soon. Bye.